Morning there, Moose Tube fans. Lone Moose here. Today is Sunday, February 7th, 2021. And let's see, what's important about today? Oh yeah, Super Bowl. My Chiefs are playing. Yeah, I grew up with the Chiefs up in Kansas City. And in my junior high and high school years, the Chiefs played Super Bowls 1 and 4. And then I watched them again last year. I mean, I really don't follow football, but, you know, if the Chiefs are going to play or the Steelers, either one in the Super Bowl, I'll watch the game. So, I'm going to be doing a lot of smoking today in preparation for the game. I'm going to smoke up some chicken breasts. I've got 3 racks of ribs. And I'm going to do up a beef roast again. The last time I did that, it turned out real well. So, you know, it's kind of a mega smoking Sunday. Chilly day here in South Texas. And so, let me get started. But anyway, it's just kind of a quick little intro, let you know what I got on tap for today. And stick with me. You know, hopefully you'll enjoy today's adventures in smoking. If you do, please hit the like and subscribe button. You know, that's what keeps me motivated, keeps me chugging along. As of this morning, we're at 237 subscribers. Woohoo! So ahead of target for my goal for the year. So, you know, keep it up, guys. Share this with your friends. You know, if you find these things interesting or you have questions, please leave them in the comments and I'll answer them as best I can. So in the meantime, hang on. It's going to be a long day. Alrighty, Moose Tube fans. As I said earlier, today is Sunday, February 7th, Super Bowl Sunday. Chiefs are playing. So I've got my Chiefs hat on. I'll keep it on all day. I grew up in Kansas City. I was in middle school or junior high school and high school when the Chiefs played in Super Bowls 1 and 4. So I really don't follow up much, but you know, the Chiefs are going to be in the Super Bowl. I'll do my part. All right, I'm going to be doing a lot of smoking today, like I said, so I'm going to start getting the chicken ready. And what I want to show you here is what I'm going to be using. This is the Pit Boss Smoky Salt and Cracked Pepper. Cracked pepper and hickory smoked salt. So it looked interesting. And I'm going to be smoking it with a brand new type of pellets in my Camp Chef XXL. And these pellets are Cuisinart cherry rum. That sounded really interesting. So I'm going to be giving that a shot in the smoker today. You can only get those pellets, as far as I could find them, at Walmart. At least here in my area. I'm sure there's other places that might carry them. But, you know, with COVID, I don't get out a whole lot. But so I'm going to give these a try and see how this goes with the new pellets. It's a chilly day. It was 34 earlier when I got up this morning. It's up to, I think, 52 right now. So, you know, it may take a little bit longer in the smokers. I'm going to smoke these to about 165, 170 temperature range. And then these will get, 2 of them will get frozen. 1 of them is going to get chopped up for my lunches for next week. So again, if I can get it, there we go. The Pit Boss Smoky Salt and Cracked Pepper is my seasoning for today. So let me get these into the refrigerator and set for a little bit while I go get the smoker fired up. And I will be back with y'all in a little bit. Okay folks, let's get this show on the road. What you're looking at here is about a 2.5 pound top round roast. There was 2 of them in the package and they were just a hair over 5 pounds. So one of them I vacuum sealed. This one I'm going to season up and then I'm going to smoke it to an internal of about 135, 140. Pull it and then we'll finish it in the oven and kind of make a smoked pot roast out of it. The last one that we did with a different kind of roast turned out really good. So we're going to try it with this one and see. I'm going to be using 2 kinds of seasoning with it. The Pit Boss Smoky Salt and Cracked Pepper, and the High Mountain, ding ding ding, hard to get it in the sight here where you can see it. The High Mountain brisket and prime rib rub. I used this on the last roast, and man, it turned out awesome. So let me get these seasoned up. So make sure you get it all around it. This won't be dinner for Super Bowl tonight. But it will be for during the week here. So this is also going to get smoked with a new flavor of pellets that I found at Walmart. It's Cuisinart's Cherry Rum. So we'll see how that comes out. Alright, let me set this in the fridge while I go get the smoker fired up, and then we'll get this show on the road. So I hope you all have a great Super Bowl Sunday. I'll be back with you in a little while. Well, Moose Tube fans, let's get this show on the road. I've got a 3-pack rack of ribs that I bought at Costco. These are Swifts, already got the membranes taken care of. So I'm going to season them up, get them ready to go. Today I'm going to be smoking them in the Camp Chef XXL. And I'm going to be using a new kind of wood pellets, Cuisinart Cherry Rum. I thought that sounded really good for something like the pork ribs. I found it at Walmart. It's the only place I've ever seen it. So I'm going to be hitting the ribs with the High Mountain rib rub seasoning. I used this the last time and it came out really fantastic. And then I'm going to do 3 different kinds of barbecue sauces, one for each rack. The first one is the Hunt's Cherry Wood Chipotle. This is the one that I used in the High Priestess of Pain video. I'm hoping this is focusing. I can't tell here. Almost doesn't look like it, but anyway, that's what that is. Second is going to get the Stubbs Original. I really like a lot of the Stubbs barbecue sauces. And the third, since today is Super Bowl Sunday, is going to get the Arthur Bryant's barbecue sauce. Now, for those who don't know, Arthur Bryant's is one of the premier barbecue places in Kansas City, Missouri, which is where I grew up and where I started learning to eat Bryant's barbecue and brisket when I was a senior in high school, working part-time for the Kansas City Police Department. I love Bryant's. I've been known to go well over 300 miles out of my way on a road trip just to be able to swing by and eat at Bryant's. So let me get busy seasoning these things up. Give it a good rub down. Flip them over. I have had such good luck with these baby back ribs from Costco. And I'm so glad that there's Costco in Alaska. You know, for me, where I'm going to be living, the closest is in Anchorage, which is about a 3.5-hour drive away. But hey, you know, road trip, day trip, once a month or so, go up there, get what I need. And that's what freezers are for. Doo-doo-doo. I hope y'all have some good stuff planned for Super Bowl. You know, this is one of the biggest eating days of the year, if you will, for snacks and stuff. I made up a bunch of chicken wings yesterday, and so this is for today. So let me go out and get the smoker started while these set in the rub for a while. I'm going to do these the 3-2-1 method, which is kind of my standard. What that is running the smoker between 225 and 250. 3 hours in the smoker, just as you see them now. At the 3-hour mark, you pull them, you wrap them in foil. That's when you put your barbecue sauces on them. Then they go back in the smoker for 2 hours. And at the 5-hour mark, they come out of the foil, go back onto the smoker that will caramelize the barbecue sauces on them and gives you a really good texture when it's all said and done. So I will be back with y'all once I get the smoker fired up and going. Okay folks, getting the smoker fired off, and I've switched out the pellets. It's got the cherry rum pellets in it now. So once it starts to show a little bit of sign of ignition here, then I'll put the rest of the guts in there, and then we will have this thing up and going. Heat shield's in place. So the first little whiff of smoke I see, then I will slide the grease tray in there, button it up, let it come up to temperature, then I'll start getting the meats in here. Just to recap, I've got 3 racks of ribs I'm going to be smoking today, and I'm going to be smoking about a 2.5 pound beef roast and 3 big chicken breasts. So it's going to be a busy day, getting a little bit of smoke coming out. So let me get this in place. I really like this Camp Chef XXL now that I've gotten the hang of using it. You know, while it's going through this heavy white smoke, you do not want to close the door, leave it cracked. And I've seen a couple of videos where people didn't do that and it actually pressure built up and blew the door off. So once that smoke starts abating, we'll close it up. I'll get the temperature and everything set. And as soon as it gets up to 225, in goes the meats. Okay folks, it's time to get the meats in. Now, one of the keys to this, that I forget sometimes, but spray your grates down with ANA or whatever your preferred cooking spray is, as that will help keep things from sticking and make the cleanup a whole lot worse when you're done. Now I'm going to put the ribs on the bottom 2 racks, the chicken in the middle, and the beef on top. Okay, so let's get the temperature probes in here. I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that. It needs a little more breathing room than that. That looks better. Alright, let me buckle this thing up. Set my timer for 3 hours on the ribs. And every hour and a half or so, check on the temperature probes. Hope everybody is enjoying your Super Bowl Sunday. I'll see y'all after a while. Okay, folks. It is time for the chicken and for the beef to come out. So, let me get these pulled. Beef's looking really good. Ribs are looking pretty good. They still got a ways to go to hit the 3 hour mark. And then I'll come pull them out. Wrap them up, put their sauce on, and put them back. Sorry about all the wind. It's really kicking up here right now. I will see you in a little while. Alrighty, first 3 hours are done. Ribs are looking really good, that mahogany color. Let's see if I can zoom that in some here. Get a really close look at it. Really looking great. So now it's time to wrap and sauce them. So get this process started. Okay, number one here is, let's zoom that back out, yep, is getting the Hunt's Cherrywood Chipotle. And basically you just put a nice glob right down the middle. And this is really thick, so it's going to kind of cook into it. and mark it so I know which one's which. Hunts. Okay, now we're going to go with the Arthur Bryant's original in honor of this being Super Bowl Sunday, and Arthur Bryant's from Kansas City and the Chiefs are playing, and I'm an Arthur Bryant's addict. Now, I have gone through all kinds of gyrations to actually get the Bryant's barbecue sauce, since obviously, you know, you can get all over the place in Missouri and areas like that, so a great big A-B for Arthur Bryant's, but I ended up having to order it online, and some of the prices I found were just basically criminally ridiculous, but I got it at a good price, and I ordered, I think, 6 jars of it, because it'll last me a while. And the last is the Stubbs Original. Good general purpose barbecue sauce. Seal this puppy dog up. We'll get him back on the smoker for 2 more hours. This is where the smokers, like that pellet smoker, really shine. Because when you're doing these timed cooks, because it's literally set it and forget it. You know, it's holding plus or minus 5 or 6 degrees from my set point. I've got it set at 230 actually, because it's a little chillier here today. Yeah. Fire management basically means set your timer, make sure you got enough pellets. Check the pellets every once in a while to reload it, because it does not have a very big pellet hopper. That is its one real shortcoming in my opinion. If that's a shortcoming, it's an excellent machine. I can live with that. Okay, Stubbs. Boom. Alright, let me go get these back on the smoker for 2 more hours, and I'll see you after a while. Okay folks, time's up. This is the messy part of the process. Now is the time to get these out of the foil and back into the smoker. This is where it gets just nasty messy. Juice everywhere. And many times as I've done this, I still end up making a mess. Which is exactly what's about to happen. Get out of there, little boy. So we have Arthur Bryant's in the back. We're going to have stubs in the front. Get the help, little boy. Complicated by the wind kicking up. All right. Now what I'm doing is I'm cranking the temperature up to 275, and I'm going to give it 45 more minutes to try and caramelize it, because we're getting pretty close to done now. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Okay folks, ribs are off. They're looking really good. I gotta let them cool a little bit, kind of rest, and then it will be time for the taste test. 6 hours exactly. The one closest to you here is the Stubbs Original. One in the middle is the Arthur Bryant's, and the one in the rear is the Hunt's Chipotle Wood Cherry. Really got some good expectations for these. So I will be back shortly as soon as they rest a little bit, and we'll do the taste test. Alrighty folks, you know what time it is? Taste test time. So let me slice off one each of these, and we'll see how we did. Got the bone. Bone ran at a funny angle. Alright, so let me recap here what we got. We got 3 different styles of ribs. The farthest out here is the Cherry Wood Chipotle. Middle, Arthur Bryant's. Closest to me is the Stubbs Original. So I'm going to go work my way through these. I'm going to start with the Stubbs right here. Bone chip. Okay. Pretty much this came out the way the last ones that I did. Very good. Very tasty. Got good texture, good taste. So far, so good. Now, let's try the Arthur Bryant's. Wait a minute. I need a drink to cleanse my palate. That brings back memories of my teenage years in Kansas City when I first learned to eat at Arthur Bryant's. Very good. You know, the taste of the sauces is different. You know, overall the ribs are all going to be the same based on, you know, they're all cooked together. They were all cooked with, excuse me, with that cherry rum smoke. And so the smoke taste is good. I really can't pinpoint any rum, you know, flavoring in it. But then again, I don't have a whole lot of sense of taste or smell anymore, and that's not COVID related. That's, you know, the decades-long sinus problems. But I like that. In fact, it's got a little bit more of a bite to it than the Stubbs. So now let's try the Cherrywood Chipotle. Still not a lot of heat with that, but there is some sweetness from the flavoring of the barbecue sauce. It's sweeter than the other two. At this point, I really can't call one a solid winner, to be honest with you. They're all good in their own way. So I'm going to wrap up this video. I'm going to call this a successful day. You know, excuse me, I smoked that 2.5 pound beef roast, and that's in the oven right now finishing off to become part of a pot roast. I did the 3 chicken breasts that'll be my lunches over the next week or two, and then the 3 racks of ribs. So very successful day. I hope everyone's staying safe out there. If you like my videos, please hit the like and subscribe. You know, that's what keeps me making more videos for you guys. If you hit the notify bell, you'll be notified when I make new ones. I know I'm running a little behind, you know, my normal right now. I've had a lot of stuff going on. More stuff, you know, coming up this week, some medical tests and stuff. But hopefully by mid-month, I'll get back into my routine, usual routine, and, you know, get going. And actually, that Cherrywood Chipotle is growing on me a little bit. I'm getting more heat now the more I talk. Anyway, please hit the like and subscribe, the notify bell. Stay safe out there. I hope that those of you who are eligible are getting your COVID vaccines. I'm not eligible yet. I get my health care through the VA. And right now they're only vaccinating people 75 and up, and I'm not that old yet. So I should be in the next group. But everyone, please stay safe until you get your vaccines. Remember the 6 things you need to do. And I won't beat that dead horse. I've said it many, many times over. So just remember, be safe. Stick with me. You know, I need you all out there. You're what keeps me doing this. So everyone, hopefully the Chiefs are kicking ass and taking names. I don't know. I tried watching it, streaming it on the computer, but you know, I don't know if it's on the CBS end or my local ISP end, but there's not enough bandwidth. I get 3 or 4 seconds and it freezes up. So I'll find out when the game's over. But you know, go Chiefs! All right, everyone, enjoy what's left of your Super Bowl weekend, and I'll see y'all in the next video. This is Lone Moose out.